Hey there, I'm going to go over a quick and dirty explanation of how I water and feed my chickens in the most efficient and affordable way that I've found. So this is my 5th year with chickens, and we've got about 22 right now in our flock out on our farm place. Say hi, Sadie. Say hi. Oh yeah, hi. And anyway, we'll start with the water. I've got a 55-gallon drum here that you can find food grade just about anywhere. And I've got, I don't know, 6-8 little water nipples drilled through, and then they just thread and you twist them, and this is how they work. You just press on them, water comes out, and then the chickens drink it. And those are really cheap. I picked up the barrel for free. So I'm not sure how much the little nipples are, but I'll put those in the description so you can see those. So that's on the water. I fill that up, I don't know, every 2 weeks, and I don't need to. It stays pretty full, as you can see. In the wintertime, I'm here in Nebraska, so there is below freezing temps. In the wintertime, what I'll do is put a stock tank feeder in here. So that's the reason I cut this hole, and it keeps the water from freezing. That way I can keep it outside. And then I just run a power cord, as you can see here, into it, and yeah, it keeps that water above freezing, and it's easy. So, couple different thoughts on food. I'll go to this first. This is called a Big Buck Boss feeder. Here's the label, just Boss Buck, I guess, and it's actually made for deer. And I found that it works really, really well for chicken feed. So I've got it set up on a 12-volt solar-powered electric feeder. So as you can see here, this spins and throws out chicken feed. This hopper up here holds about 200 pounds of food. And I've got this set up to throw food twice a day, once in the morning, and then once around 4 or 5 o'clock at night. You can see here, I click program. My battery level is almost always full, so I don't have to worry about the battery running dead. We'll click this, Sadie. Click this button. This is the test button. Click it. No, right here. Click it. Okay, good job. Now, gotta cover our eyes because this thing flings food like crazy, but... You good? Anyway, yeah, it does that twice a day. So it controls how much my chickens eat. I've done all sorts of full feeders. I've done them in barrels with PVC tubes coming out, and I just find that mice and other birds and the chickens they just go through food so quick, and it's expensive. So I don't want a lot of it to be wasted. So this keeps them happy, and it allows me a little bit more control. I made this to keep the rain off of that hopper, because I found that when rain touches this chicken food, it just gums all up and it won't let it spin freely and throw the food like it's designed. So there's some really crude cock job there, but at least it keeps it protected from the rain. Okay, the other natural food source that I've got here for these guys is a bug zapper. So I have this on a timer, and it goes off right at dusk. You can see all the mosquitoes and moths and all sorts of stuff in there. They'll hit it, and I'll hose this off, I don't know, once or twice a week, so it doesn't get too gummed up. But you can see right below here, the bugs fall, and it's just a free protein source for the chickens. They love sitting under that, especially towards dusk when it attracts all the bugs. And then right away in the morning when my electric door opens, they come out, and this is the first thing they go to, is those bugs. You can see I kind of have a poultry fence up around this whole thing. That's because our house sits up the hill here, and they were going into our yard, destroying my grass, our flower beds, my garden. I couldn't handle it. The first 4 years I didn't have this fence up, and they were true free range, but I found that this fence just allows that much more control. It's cleaner. They've got plenty of space. You can see it goes all the way down there. And I've actually got another fence, so I'm gonna 2X this footprint. I'm gonna bring this out, and it's gonna go down into the brome grass down there for more room for them. But yeah, let me show you real quick what my coop looks like inside, if you're curious. Like I said, this is an electric door I've got on a timer. And this is the inside of my coop. I boxed it in. Those are the 2 doors that I can enter through to clean and put new shavings down when I need to. You can see I built kind of a ladder system for them to roost on as well. I'll give you a look from the inside of the barn to see how I get my eggs. Sadie, you want to help me get eggs? Sadie, you want to help me get eggs? Yeah. Okay, go check if there's any eggs. Oh, watch your step.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, yep. Oh, there's chickens in there. I'll help. So, I've just got 6 holes here, and really you just reach through. There's a couple laying right now, but you can see here, got 3 eggs. You just reach through and grab them. So I'll grab these 4 that are pretty accessible. Here. Can you hold those? Gotta be careful with them. You hold that one. We'll bring these up to the house. Yeah, anyway, that's my chicken setup. I feel like I've refined it over 4 or 5 years to get to a spot where it's really manageable. I don't necessarily have to come down here once a day. It's really hands-off and automated. You can see this is kind of my power source setup here. I actually had electricity going to this fence at one point, but honestly, that's overkill. You don't need to shock the chickens to keep them in. They stay in on their own. Oh, yep, we just cracked an egg. Gotta be careful with them, girl. Oh, we'll make that work. We'll take these up to the house. Anyway, here's my timers. I've got 1 timer going to, like I said, the bug zapper, and then the other timer goes to my electric door. Okay, Sadie, wave bye. Sadie, wave bye. Wave bye.